Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your December the 1st to the 15th general tarot reading. So I'm going to do it in two parts because there's so much going on in December. Now, I don't think what's been going on is going to be very, very different to what the rest of 2020 has been, hopefully. Yeah. But obviously this is the last few weeks of Saturn being in your sign, and it's moving into Aquarius, your ruler, which means you're moving into a new chapter. So I'm going to try and keep the readings like this, maybe January as well. I don't know how it's all going to work out. But so you pulled two Lenormands. I'm laughing because the first one is you got the lady. So this is a feeling of waiting for something, but look at her posture. She's waiting with a real confidence that what she desires is coming her way. You know, it's almost like, I don't do that much law of attraction work, but when I do, isn't it about being in energetic resonance with what you desire? So this is a relationship, already being in that energy of being lovable. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It could be a job, but connecting with it, because there's something very confident about this lady. She's not waiting like the Five of Pentacles, you know, to be loved. Because she already has this sense of regalness, this sense of autonomy. And if there's anything having Saturn in your sign must have taught you, is it being an empowered and autonomous being. Yeah. Then you get the bridge. So this is about crossing from one world to another, and I couldn't have chosen a better card for you if possible. When your ruler changes sign, it's a really, really big deal because it means a new chapter is opening up for you. Yeah. And Aquarius is ruled by both Uranus and Saturn, so it's a little bit of a complex sign. I'll probably talk about that a little bit more next reading, but this is going over a bridge. It's going towards something brand new. The last time this happened was at 28.5 years ago, so I don't know. I remember being 21 when the last big conjunction happened, and I set forth into the world for a brand new start, and that's pretty much what these cards are about. So very, very interesting. Pretty much what I would, if I was to choose a card for you, I would choose that. So we're only going to deal with these 2 weeks. Incredibly important energy before we move into a new start. And I always believe the energy we bring into it will dictate the next 2.5 years. No pressure, guys. Sorry, that sounded so pressurizing. But it is an important couple of weeks for you to get in resonance with what you truly want, not what society has told you or what the messages that we all carry. What you want, and living it, just living it, and live it now. Like you're not even waiting, you're already in that vibration. I tell you what, guys, it's the way that I'm going to operate from now, but especially those 2 weeks. So you're very, very aligned and ready. It really makes me quite excited for you guys, okay? So I am not doing what lies behind you. I am going to do the normal full spread, but not what lies behind you. Because I'm going to do 2 readings, and I'm also managing my own transition. My website link is below. It talks a lot about the services that I offer. Really, really good. A lot of astrology at the moment. I seem to be doing more astrology than tarot. When people really, really want to know, where's this energy wanting to manifest in my life? Yeah. really, really exciting time. So what you want is a Page of Pentacles. The gift is a Two of Wands. Yeah, it's okay. The challenge is a Tower card. I'll find out what it's doing there. The Ten of Swords in your relationship, not a bad card. If you're entering into a new story, do you want to take the cards that came before the Ten of Swords with you? No. This is how we eliminate and how we get ready for the full energy, you know, the start codon, the new 2.5 year cycle. Really important couple of weeks here. I'll clarify what needs to be clarified, don't worry. A lot of people are scared when they see cards like this. You know, I can get it, but I'll clarify. Great. Queen of Pentacles and money and work, and the Ace of Pentacles at soul level. So if you're looking for work, yeah, and you end with the Ace of Wands, perfect reading, guys, by the way. It does look like what's showing up is the end of an era and the beginning of a new one. So you can probably already tell why I'm dividing these readings into two for the month. So what is it? So the Tower is Aquarius, by the way. So Aquarius always rules the new, but Aquarius also rules trauma memories. So already with that Ten of Swords, I'm getting a picture. Is there old memories that need to be eliminated here? So old memories that need to be eliminated around your relationships would be things like, it's funny because this is what I've been doing this morning. Oh, love never works out for me. What's the point of opening up my heart? That is the traumas that keep our relationship life not the way that we deserve it. Yeah, I'm going to clarify them in a minute. Anyhow, what you want is a Page of Pentacles. I guess this is moving forward around financial energy, although this could be a person. Okay, might be a person. I never sort of thought of them as a person. Can I just carry on and see if it makes sense? The gift is a Two of Wands. So he's already got his ace in his hand, see? And the ace is the outcome. But this can be about a feeling that, oh, a Two of Wands is a card of being uncertain about things and the next step forward. But it is a little bit of a myth, because he's got the ace. And sometimes the Two of Wands shows up, so actually deep down within my heart, I do know exactly what I want, but maybe because of past experiences and relationships, I've got some fear of stepping out and, you know, making my mark, making my stamp. I need to work out who the Knight of Pentacles is, because there was a feeling that you were waiting on something. Because the Knight of Pentacles can be waiting on something or someone. It doesn't have to be an earth sign person. It might be a person who's very, very cautious, really, really taking their time. Or you're just at ease with this energy of the Knight of Pentacles, quite knowing that you're moving forward to a new chapter. Looks like there's a new job here, new opportunities financially. Can be birthing a new business, birthing a new chapter. Yeah. Looks like there's been some difficulties because the Queen of Pentacles gets, the peacock gets its tail by eating its thorns, which are past challenging and past challenges that have had to be overcome. Looks like you've overcame them. The gift of the Two of Wands sometimes is about taking your time before you make a decision, because that's what the Knight of Pentacles is. He doesn't do anything in a hurry, the Knight of Pentacles. A lot of people dismay when the Knight of Pentacles shows up, particularly in the relationship part, because I've seen this guy taking about 2 years to get to his destination. But because these are your cards, I would say you're, and because particularly your finances look really good, it's like some of you are taking a step back. If you live in the UK, we've got no choice but to take a step back to consider our future, to consider what we want. Now, why is a tower the challenge? I've just had an image, by the way. Some of you have maybe been in a situation they don't want to be in anymore. And you want to progress out of it. This is what, you know what, Capricorn, it's going to be most of next year that this energy is very, 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 very powerful. Now, most of my work last week, just about all of my work, was working with people who want to break out of a situation that they're not happy in. For some of you, that might be a story around your relationship. So you've outgrown something. And with these cards here, I would say there's no great hurry to make a decision on this. And unless you're in an awful situation, because the tower as a challenge is about upsetting the apple cart. You know, if you're going down a road at 100 miles an hour and you want to change gear really quickly, or you want to make a quick turn, that's what the tower, for some of you, it might be, how do I make the changes that I want to make? And it's in a relationship. For others of you, you might, so to understand a card, think of the 8 and the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is anxiety, the 8 of Swords is feeling trapped in circumstances. So by the time we get to the 10 is almost going forward to the Fool card. It's like, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm not going back to where I was. And for some of you, this is a little bit of a challenge here. Because why people fear change is they fear, and that's how Aquarius tends to get a bad name, because Aquarius loves freedom, yeah? It rules a Tower card, it rules a Star card, and it rules the Fool. It loves freedom. But it does, a lot of people don't like the breaking down of the old structures. So, like, you get a new job and it's in Australia, and you have to walk away from everything that you knew. So people don't like that part. Some of you are having a relationship dynamic. Clarify the Tower and the 10 of Swords, yeah. Got the Death card with it. So, it's a huge, big change here. But the 10 of Swords would be a bit you're on the right path here, by the way. Because if a relationship's been challenging, unless there's a huge amount of psychological work done with both people, it's not going to stop being challenging. Some of you might have gone through some sort of loss. But what you're getting ready for, and I'm literally not being, it's funny, being a tarot reader and an astrologer, I always work, as an astrologer, I always work with the medicine as well as the problem. So I always balance both out. There's something here that's that needs to be eliminated, Capricorn. Yeah. For some of you, it's either going to be a relationship or it's anxiety and feeling stuck. And maybe even looking over your shoulder. Tell me more about the 10 of Swords. What's that doing here in your relationships? One card. Yeah, you've got the 7 of Swords. That's looking over your shoulder. And the 10, all the 10s represent a completion. Now the 10 of Swords is a great card because it's a completion of states of mind states of mind that have analysis paralysis, kept you stuck in a really, really bad place. The problem with the Tower as a challenge is that we have to live in the gap. You know, the gap between the past and the future. A bit like, it's even like the Hanged Man. It's like living in this gap and we don't know what's going on. We're no longer where we were, but we're not where we quite want to be yet. It's about relationship dynamics. I know it is. And this might not even be a relationship. This might be about past dynamics. Because if you think of Uranus and Tower card as a trauma memory, the Death card is about elimination. So it's about eliminating people that still exist within your mind. Memory. That's what karma is. Karma is just a memory. And God, this is quite intense. Give me the right words. This is like a private reading. I guess you won't be contacting me for a reading. It's about eliminating memories from the past so you can start you can just start your life again. Which is exactly where you're going. Look at the outcome, the Ace of Wands. Anyhow, Queen of Pentacles in your finances, you've overcome something. Because you don't get the Queen because you were born into a certain class in the tarot. Everyone has the same, by the way. You get it because you've overcame difficulties, thorns that have been put in your path. For some of you, it's been a loss of a previous job. But this is about the overcoming of it. And look at the soul level, it's the same pentacle. So this is about a brand new chapter. And now Capricorn, do you want to go to that new chapter without eliminating these relationship dynamics? That's how we keep getting stuck in karmic loops. Or we keep going back to the same old person, the same old thing keeps on happening. Because we haven't gone in and eliminated exactly what needs to be eliminated from us. And that's what the Fool card does, and that's how I tend to pair the Fool card here. You get to move forward with a new story. And the new story is, oh my gosh, it's been curious, it's been open-minded, it's been willing to just go, yes. You know, it's a meditation. And that meditation is people just say yes for 20 minutes. It's a Tantra meditation where you're opening up to all the good that life has in store for you. I think some of you aren't in any great hurry here, but if this was my reading, I'd get to work pretty much right away. Just by what stories do I need to let go of so I can get a new one? So I can get to this Ace of Wands, which is this enthusiastic, passionate new beginning. And it's definitely a yes card. It's a card where you're just saying, yes, I'm alive, yeah? And I'm happy to be alive, and I'm saying yes to all the future. Anything after the Ace of Wands, no, you'll never believe what you get after the Ace of Wands, guys. You get the Sun card. So this is where you're going. But there's nothing for nothing, guys. There ain't nothing for nothing. And when we're entering into a period of great joy and great new beginnings, it's quite often that we hit periods, some people might call it the dark night of the soul. And the dark night of the soul is when the past has been eliminated, but the new is not present yet. So, you know, we become like, oh my God, it's dark in here. But the purpose of a dark night of the soul is to push your soul forward to a brand new beginning, which is exactly where you're going. This is probably 2 of the most important weeks of the year for you, about getting your energy aligned with this. Yeah? And for some of you, it's a complete elimination of what went before. That's what Pluto and Jupiter and Saturn through your signs all been about. Jupiter's about old truths, old belief systems that you keep telling yourself, probably not very joyful ones. And, you know, it's almost like eliminating it so you can get your new start. And there's been so much energy on your sun, and you deserve this new start. Have you got, there's a little bit of work to do here, Capricorn. I'm not going to kid on. But see, this is my reading. I'd be over the moon. I'd just be like, right, okay, what do I need to keep releasing? You can do fire ceremony, where you put, you know, you put a little bit of a stick in the fire and just saying, oh, I'm eliminating patterns of being less than in my relationships. Yeah. I'm eliminating patterns of attracting people who just treat me like. That's all what these cards are saying. And it's really, really weird because it's what I've been doing all morning, and it's what I'm going to keep doing until this conjunction. If you email me, I'll send you the ceremony, and I'll just give you, oh, this is what I do. It's really, really simple. But the brain loves ceremony, and it loves just saying, oh, I'm eliminating that person from my past that I just felt like a piece of crap with, that left me feeling worthless. I'm eliminating them, and you put it in the flame and you just let it burn. You've got some work to do here, but you're doing work to get to here. And it's almost, I want to clap for you because you've had one hell of a year, Capricorn. And it's my ascendant. I get you completely. It's been constant work. Yeah. Honestly, fantastic reading. Do email me, guys, and I'll just say, oh, this is a little ceremony that I do. And it's really important in the last few weeks, getting ready for this new start, to eliminate what you do not want to take with you. Or you just take it with you and you just keep getting what you get. Capricorn, that was a little bit of a pleasure, darling. And thank you for everyone who supports me. You know who you are. Lots of love. Bye.